up, guys? Kane, I'm here to show you what my thoughts on what should be added in PvP Season 4. And if you disagree, hit that dislike button. If you agree, hit that like button. Smash that like button. Lick that like button. Kiss that like button. Hit that like button with your fist. And if you're not subbed, please hit that sub button. And comment on what you think should be added and or not added. I'm sorry, it's really late at night. I'm tired. I'm getting tongue twisted. And one of the things I think should be added, just minor, but should be still added, so I'm not really gonna count it, is the opacity of powers like Celestial. You cannot tell if something's interruptible in Celestial. It's hard to see, especially if you're short, because all that flames, demon skulls, angelic powers going around your body. It's hard to see if the power is interruptible or what you're doing is interruptible. And same with hard light. If I do train, some people can't tell, but I mean it looks ranged, you know, so at least that's the thing. And the icons above your head, make those more visible, you know, because it's still hard to tell. I mean, PvP is around skill, but some people still can't tell, so you gotta still make it easier for noobs, you know, newbies coming in. And yeah, let's get it started. The very first thing I'd like to be added is higher health to the gear. Obviously, that's always gonna happen. Higher health, higher defensive toughness. Toughness, obviously. About twice as much precision and 3 times as much health as we already have. Why I say that is because elemental gear from PvP Season 2, or Android gear, yeah, Android gear for heroes and villains. The health, it wasn't ready for weapon mastery, to be honest, and ours isn't ready for advanced mechanics because we hit too hard. So what I'm saying is, yeah, just do that so we can have more longer battles, better scrimmages, and whatnot. And yeah, the second thing is tactical mods and supply drops. Bring back home turf. I mean, people wasting money on it. You know, it was a PvP DLC, pretty much. Well, it was actually both. That's what I liked. And that's what they should bring back, tactical mods, because it adds customization to your character, supply drops, and the other trinkets, because no, don't bring the trinkets, matter of fact, bring back supply drops. And I like what they did with home turf, because it was like a DLC that catered to both sides and what you liked, and they should do that with all the DLCs, like give us more maps. Matchmaking style queuing up, like Call of Duty, how like you can choose what you want, like say you're low level, you're trying to get your gear and whatnot, you have no gear, you can choose people around your same type of level, as in skill points wise. You have no weapon mastery, you can pick people who have no weapon mastery. You know, whatever, like, I don't know. I think that'd be cool. And bots and whatnot, like Call of Duty. I don't know. I just think that'd be epic. Let me think something about this. My reason behind this is because I have a villain, and he's low level, barely has any pieces of PvP gear, and the reason behind this is I keep losing to everybody, and I'm sick of facing people with higher skill points, higher damage, higher gear. That is so annoying. Give it, like, you know what I'm saying? People trying to level up, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, just give us a way so we can queue up against people our level. And yeah, just, you know what I'm saying, man. I hate that. And the next thing is PvP maps and or PvP DLC. I already know they're not gonna release a new PvP DLC anytime soon, but like how they did with home turf, they can always add stuff like how they did lair battles, how they released lairs and whatnot, and they can just give us like last boss places to duel and whatnot. I just think that'd be cool. Some arena type matches, some no contesting stuff, some death matches, or some like 1v1 death matches. Now that'd be great, because that's what people like to do. They like the 1v1 death match, and they don't like nodes. That's why people always scrim in Watchtower Containment, or they scrim in Star Labs. But yeah, they should do something like that. I think that'd be great. Another thing is, and for PvP Season 4, they need to add two styles. So that's the style I think they should add. Number 1 for heroes, since I'm a hero. Heroes come first. Anyways, Green Arrow, or maybe the Flash. The Flash style that they gave was for T1 Super Speed Spectrum. I'm sorry, it was Buns. Sorry to say. Only thing that looked like Flash on that style was lightning bolts. And for villains, Deathshot, whatever his name is. I think that'd be sick. And why they should add those two is because they're gaining popularity on the CW, and next year is, what you can call it? What's that? Suicide Squad, the movie. So yeah, that's my little opinion on that. Oh, this brings me back to what I was saying earlier. A cool map would be Lazarus Pit and Loose Assassins. Now that would be sick. Now that would be epic. Like, I don't know if that'd be 1v1, 2v2, but you just like contesting those like Batcave or whatnot. And like you got kind of like Shadowlands and Batcave would be like kind of a mixture of it. Like, you know, like in Shadowlands when like you're the owner of the node and whatnot, and like the drones come out try to attack you. It could be like ninjas, and they attack you and your partner. Or it could be 1v1. I don't know. That'd be sick. That'd be epic to me. Yeah, that'd be sick. Very important thing they need to do is ground people from coming into a deathmatch type style arena, like Temple of Isis. When people go in the air all day, it should just ground people. Because all you see is hardlight spammers in the air, block breaking you, doing whatever they can to kill you. People need to learn how to get on the ground and fight like everybody else, you know. It gets really annoying. And another thing, stop people from breaking gear. I mean, what's the point of it? It doesn't break your gear. We call it that. All it does is put you on the ground. It doesn't do anything to you. You get up the same exact speed. What is the point of having that in PvP? Honestly, take that out. Giving roles back their importance, you know. Let trolls debuff people, you know. Get power back, you know, all that. I feel like they're really on the weak side of PvP now, and healers also, they should be able to heal themselves. I mean, what's the point of being a healer in 1v1 and you can't heal yourself, you know? Just get slaughtered. And I'm trying to speak for everybody. I don't heal, I don't troll anymore. Especially tanks. Fire tanks, especially though. Okay, they can heal back and whatnot. They're doing their tank job, but they should not be able to hit as hard as a DPS. So when you're in a role, I think you should be debuffed on the damage side, because that's not what you're doing, and be buffed on what you're actually supposed to be doing. Ice tanks, I think their shields should be at least 65%, and highest I'd say 85%. So all of shields can rotate back and forth, and rage give it little rage heals back for tanking. At least, let me think about a good number estimate. You know, because I think it's 25% now, but you should give it back at least 75, 85%. Like everything else, they should be able to heal themselves and not do as much damage. Like that's what they're for. And what's other tank? Earth tanks. Give them back their shields, please, because there's no point in being Earth tank. And another thing, leaderboards. Leaderboards like statuaries in your league hall. Well, I think that's cool is because so people will notice each other, you know. And I think people being noticed is important. I don't know why, but I just think that'd be a cool little feature. I think a lot of people think leaderboard would be cool. There's a big TV monitor in front of the phase shifter in the watchtower. That'd be perfect for a leaderboard where you can just click on the thing, press circle, interact with it, and see who's top 1v1 or top arena matches. Yeah, stuff like that. And they should give winning streak awards. Like the more wins that you bring, the more you should be able to get money from it. I don't know. I think that'd be epic. And you already get base items, but give like more rare base items that are for feats, you know, because you know, because some people don't want to grind 1v1s, some old T1 1v1s, because it's boring, you know. I mean, not 1v1s, but solos, you know what I mean. But yeah, it's just stupid, you feel me? And tell me what you guys think, if you agree or disagree on what I said. If you disagree, like I said, just comment on what you think, what you didn't disagree, what you disagreed on. Dislike if you're a bum, like if you're not a bum. Hope Mep sees this, I hope the dev see this, I hope Balkan sees this, I hope Gasel sees this, I hope Ovid sees this, I hope Mom sees this, I hope everybody sees this, you know. Share this if you feel the same way as me, and feel free to enjoy the rest of the video. Shout out to this green light dude. I don't really know him, but he invites me with dual invites, but whatever guys, alright.